Hi guys, it's Deborah. Welcome to my channel. So today is day 3 of my January Ketovore challenge using a high-fat Ketovore diet and a 20-hour fast, 4-hour eating window fasting protocol for the month of January. So 30 days. The goal is to lose 10 pounds, heal my gut, and a bunch of other stuff. So today I got on the scale, amazingness. Hi guys, so like I said, today's day 3. Got on the scale. Going to share a couple things around that. So just to give a little recap, day 1, 175, day 2, 172.8, today, which is day 3, 171.0. Yeah, so this 4 pounds in 3 days is a lot. It's a lot of weight. And what I was thinking or reflecting was that, you know, this is a very typical ketovore, carnivore reflection. When you start, this is very common. So, but because my goal is to lose 10 pounds in the month of January, 30 days, I know that that's gonna balance out, or who knows? I've never done Ketovore with a 20-hour fast, 4-hour eating window. And I don't know that I've done it consistently for 30 days. I was thinking back, I don't think I have ever, you know, I would go hardcore keto and then have a cheat meal or something and then start all over again. I don't think I've ever done it might have done carnivore for 30 days. Anyway, not this plan that I'm on. Right. So my plan is consistency. I believe that is 90% of the game right there. Consistency. So my consistency is my 20-hour fast, 4-hour eating window, and I'm keeping that 4-hour eating window between 2 and 6 consistently, no fluctuations. And also, I'm being very cognizant of my calories and my macros, just to the very basic level. I really don't like the whole calorie counting macro thing, but I'm putting effort in for this challenge because I really want to see how it plays out. You know, the fact that I'm losing this much weight for me is 2 things. Is like, oh, is it all that water weight, or am I really making an impactful change with the amount of calories? And I'm not really counting calories for my first week. And I think it's good because I like to have my first week of anything just kind of freestyle. You know, it's a very big transition. I did the same thing with alternate day fasting. My first week, during my eating days or my eating windows, I just ate whatever I wanted. And then I started to kind of tweak things as I went. Because if, you know, for me, it doesn't work right out the gate, just being hyper focused on every little morsel of food. I like to eat intuitively. I love food. And if one day I want, I don't know, a ribeye, I'll have a ribeye. If one day I want bacon and eggs, I want bacon and eggs. So I'll just share macro-wise, calorie, all that stuff, what I'm doing. Everybody does it differently. Everybody's following whatever, and I encourage that. Whatever works for people, do it. So here's what I'm doing. I did my TDEE, which is your total daily energy expenditure. And that's the amount of calories that you require to maintain your weight, for the just very basic explanation. And so if you consume that many calories, you'll just stay the weight that you are. In order to create in order to lose weight, you need to create a deficit of in some way. So it can get really complicated from this point on. If you do some research, I go down a rabbit hole and then I get all discombobulated and I'm like, ah. But anyway, for me, so my TDEE is 2,100 calories, and that's based on my age, my height, my weight, my body fat percentage, and my activity level. So that's my TDEE. So in order to create a calorie deficit for me, in a very simple way is they say in order to lose a pound a week, you have to create a calorie deficit of 500 calories a day or 3,500 calories over a week. Right. So when I take that very basic foundation system, I decided, okay, 2,100. I don't know really what the impact of my fast, my 20-hour fast plus Ketovore, which is high fat. So I'm sure my body I'm in ketosis. And I wish I could get a blood ketone monitor. I'm so far up north in Canada. I'll have to order one from somewhere. I can't get Keto Mojo. Anyway, but I feel like I'm in ketosis for sure. So with that, creating a calorie deficit will really cause a lot of weight loss for me, I think. But what I want to do, so this first week, so day 1 to day 7, I'm just eating whatever. I did do a rough and dirty calculation of my day 1 and my day 2, which was yesterday. I'm eating about 18 to 2,000 calories per day, and that is somewhere between 70 and 80% fat and 20 and 30% protein, or probably not even that. The rough and dirty calculations had about maybe 5% carbs because I'm eating my Ketovore ice cream every day so far. If you're interested in that, go check out my yesterday's video. So that's what I'm going to do. So after week 1, after my week 1, when I'm through the whole keto flush, water weight, yada, 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 then for my week 2, I'm really going to pay attention to the scale, and I'm getting on the scale every day. I'm not afraid of the scale. I worked through that through my alternate day fasting journey, and I think this is cool. I'm doing this 30-day challenge to really kind of like an experiment. Yeah, it's like an experiment for me. So anyways, in week 2, I'm going to pay attention to what happens on the scale, like overall, that whole week. Not so much every day. But I'll tell you another reason why the scale, to me, is important for me. Because when I left my alternate day fasting journey in the end of November, and then I didn't get on the scale until day 1 of my, January 1st, 2023, I had put on 10 pounds. I was shocked. And this is the thing. I knew I was putting weight on, but I did not think it was 10 pounds at all. And it just reinforced for me, if I had got on the scale at least once a week during the month of December, I probably would have made some adjustments. But that's what happens for me. I just rationalize. I need to see hardcore data. I just know that about myself. It's not for everybody. And I totally get that it would trigger. It's very triggering. But for me, it's triggering in a good way because it's like, Deb, what the actual are you doing here? The scale is going up. Anyways, so week 2, I probably keep track of my calories and my fat and my protein and my carb intake. And then if I need to adjust, I will. My sort of simple plan would be if I need to adjust from 2,100, I will do a 250 calorie drop, which would bring me to 1850, I guess. And then just kind of see how that works. And then if I need to, because what I'm going to also start doing is going to the gym, and I know I burn about 250 calories per gym session minimum, and I'll be doing that fasted, and then after my gym I would break my fast with my high fat Ketovore. So yeah, I'm not concerned. I'm just really interested. So I thought I would share all that with you guys because I think it's important. Well, for me, what I recognized is that when I've done keto in the past or Ketovore, I was just like a leaf in the wind. I wasn't following anything. I was just eating tons of stuff and not fasting. Anyways, so I hope this, so I hope me sharing this helps you in some way, or at the, or encourages you to look at your style of doing things. If you're trying to lose weight, sometimes we have to tweak a little bit this and a little bit that. And so I'm hoping that my journey here encourages others to not follow specifically what I'm doing, just to really get in touch with what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how you're doing it, right? Okay. So right now it is 2 minutes after 11. And I have my physiotherapy appointment today, so I'm going to get ready. And my physio is at 12:30, and then I'm going to be running around a little bit. So what I'm going to do is show you what I'm going to take with me, because I don't know if I'll be back here for 2. So I just want to plan ahead, and I'll show you the things that I'm going to be taking with me. So I'm going to take my container of water, or this 32 ounce to-go cup with water, and I'm going to put my electrolyte drops. I really believe I need this today. I should have taken them yesterday, but I didn't, because I'm not feeling that great, like energy wise. So I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to also bring a bubbly with me just in case I get hungry, and I find that fills me up really well. And here's my other pro tip. What I do is when I know I'm out and about and I'm in my eating window and all of a sudden I'm just inundated with hunger, I take these this is about a tablespoon of butter, and I put it into little tiny chunks, and then I put it in the freezer last night. And so what I do is, if I get suddenly super hungry, because for me that just happens, I'll just put one in my mouth and suck on it, and it eases the hunger like there's no tomorrow. Obviously, I won't do this unless it's in my eating window. And I'm finding that my eating window is just a beautiful eating window for me. I really don't get hungry until my eating window, until like 2 o'clock. So part of this for me is knowing, okay, even though I'm not hungry, once 2 o'clock comes, at the very least, I'll just probably pop one of these in my mouth. Yeah, so that's my plan. And then when I come home, I'm actually really not hungry today. I was like, what is going on? I'm not feeling 100%, so I don't know what I'm going to eat later. Maybe ice cream, maybe just like a liquidy thing. I might make, I'm bringing my bone broth with me, so I'll start sipping on that at 2 if I'm still out. And then I'll have my butter, and then when I come home, probably have some ice cream. And yeah, I don't know what I'll have after that. If I don't even feel like eating, probably I won't. But anyway, I don't know how this day is going to play out. So probably what I'll do is close out this day 3 and see you guys tomorrow. All right, take care.